Oh, Lupping is starting off with a burp. How disgusting. You should be ashamed of
you're
yourself.
you're hitting the start button.
We're horned up. We're ready. Let's go, baby.
Let's do it. It's been a long time. I feel like I have my cherry. My cherry's growing back.
My cherry would never grow back. It's been pulverized. It has been pulverized. There is no cherry. There is no residue. We got Luft. We got Harms. We got Bob Swede. We got Davey Chains in the house. We got D Garcia.
And look at all those purple helmets. Bob Swede was asking how he can get a purple helmet. He become a YouTube member. Easy peasy.
Yeah, let's get some members tonight. I saw Ashley somewhere. I lost her comment though. Dicks are in the house. A lot of dicks in the house.
A lot of dicks, a lot of cherries, all kinds of things going on.
Stop saying cherry.
I love
Julian Marker in the house. Anthony, as I like to call him, Tony is here.
That's the first time you've ever done that before.
I don't know, but it felt good. It felt real nice. Dan Henneman. D. Garcia, It does feel weird on a Thursday. I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah, with Memorial Day on Monday, I have no idea what day it is. This week is completely screwed up for me. But, it's June 1st. For being slow time in Vikings, there's actually a lot of things going on around the world of purple right now.
Let's fucking go.
Norsefius. That's a great name, Norsefius.
Norsefius? What?
Like Morpheus, but Norsefius.
Nerd. Purple and gold for days in the house. Go give those guys a sub. Go do it right now. Do it. Timing.
Oh, hey. And speaking of being a YouTube member, hang on a second here. This was never claimed. Whoever won it at the draft show, the tailgate party. So we're gonna give it out this month to our
wrong way, dickhead.
Whoever wins it, whoever YouTube member, we're gonna draw. This is gonna be the giveaway. This is it was unclaimed. It's from That's Badass What Art Sweet Vikings bottle opener. I'm gonna use it on my next summer ale I crack open. So yes, we'll be giving that away here. I don't know, within the next week.
Just do it tonight. Be easier.
Yeah, but we never do.
No, we will. We'll give it away tonight. Captain Cocktail in the house. Oh, Lieutenant Peterhead is in the house. Good to see you, Thomas. Good
Captain,
to see you.
I'll follow you anywhere, Lieutenant Peterhead.
You do not want to follow Thomas anywhere. You will end up riddled with STDs and probably more stuff. I can only imagine where Thomas has been.
Let's hope he's fully recovered from the last time we saw him. He was bedridden. He had bed sores. His ass looked like a goddamn pepperoni pizza. So many sores on it.
T-Bass in the house. Loves up against his shirt.
This was my grandpa's.
JP, his grandpa's dead. He's gone.
R.I.P. Jim.
R.I.P. I got his boots.
You do? Yeah, I can't
my long boots. We got plenty to talk about. Jefferson. Freaking Vikings are retiring today. We're going to talk about potential breakout players, rookie expectations, Daniil Hunter. It's been a long time, and damn it, I'm going to whap these beers like I'm whapping my hog.
I'm going to say I'm going to whack it. Thank God that ended in a P. Appreciate it. Dave just doesn't, we love Dave, but he doesn't just get to claim a piece of badass wood art. It's got to be drawn.
Dave has claimed my heart.
Mine too.
Minnesota Charlie, when are we going to get a producer? You know what? Hey, maybe we'll throw it out there. If somebody wants to be our producer, just sit in the corner, put up the comments themselves so I don't have to do it and kind of run the show. I like that idea. Declan's a little too... I'm not going to rip on any shows, but it's just weird seeing how young he is next to those dudes. So we'd have to have an old guy with us.
I know. If only my grandpa was here, he could do it.
Well, unfortunately... Cash in his chips, as they say.
All right. When do we want to start this thing? Wait a little bit longer, a couple more sips, or what we can get ready?
I bet Harms would be a good producer. We wouldn't be able to see his head. We'd just see his torso because it would be in the ceiling.
Just his nipples hanging in here. He's so damn tall.
Skull TYA, good to see you.
Skull TYA.
Look at this. That's tough. That's tough to pass on there.
Wow. Hey, we do have a Twitter guy, so that's good. We got something.
Dusty Roberts.
Hey.
Ryan Wright is his birthday today.
It is. Happy birthday, Ryan.
Birthday. We'll sing happy birthday to you later.
How many spankings would you give him?
Just one. Right to the
just one hard one?
Right to the ding dong.
Little turd comes out.
Dirk, that's gross. All right, let's do it. Let's talk some Vikings. And you know what? Hey, just saying.
Why would you put the comment up there? This is why we need a producer, because you're putting comments like that up there.
And Ryan, right? You know what? You're welcome. Let's Let's get a YouTube member tonight. Let's go.
No, let's get 10.
All right. You know what you should do? Put up that bottle opener again. If we get 3 new YouTube members tonight, between the 3 that sign up or more, we'll do a drawing live to see who wins it. Deal?
Deal.
All right. It's not. I mean, it's like $2.
What's $2? That's priceless.
But T-Bass is giving out lap dances. What a pervert! All right, let's do this. Where are we starting? Justin Jefferson, baby.
Yeah, let's start with Justin Jefferson. Contract extension. I think it was Sid Hartman or whoever the hell was on there said
Hartman is deader than your grandpa.
Okay, whoever it was said
he's an icon, but
the Jefferson extension is coming soon. Hold on to your seats. The way it was worded, Mark Rosen, the way it was worded.
Jesus,
I'm sorry, I knew it was an old guy. The way it was worded sounded like it could potentially happen this week. So I was actually expecting it to happen by now.
There's no rush. They gotta. I'm assuming the Dalvin Cook is the whatever happens there, and I know we're going to be talking about Dalvin Cook, but I think that probably has a lot to do with the timing.
Yeah, I don't know. It's going to happen. I have 100% faith it's going to happen. I'm not concerned about any kind of holdout, any kind of lengthy discussion, debate, whatever. This thing will get done, and it's going to get done, I think by June 15th. He has extended, and he's making the most damn money at the wide receiver position in the history of the NFL.
Well, yeah, that's definitely going to happen. But I mean, he's not at the OTAs. They're asking Kevin O'Connell, and he's giving the cliche answers. He's out there working out. We've been in communication. Blah blah blah. Clearly, Jefferson wants his contract before this year. He's going to get it. You see these people on Twitter. They might not be able to afford it. It might not happen. Of course, it's going to happen. They're going to sign this guy. He's going to be the highest paid wide receiver that has ever played, and it's not even be close. I mean, we're seeing Richard Johnson, 33 per year is probably pretty much spot on. You see these projected numbers for him. He's going to be anywhere from like 32 to 35 a year. I mean, he's going to cost a shit ton. And guess what? He's going to be worth every fucking penny.
Richard Johnson, that is 2 names for penises, so I'm guessing that's maybe not his real name.
That would be really nice, actually. Thank you.
I
mean, you see the projections. You're seeing 5 years for $155 million. You're seeing 4 years for $128 million. If I'm Justin Jefferson, which you know what, I have hands very close to him. I'm actually really.
No, you have hands like he has hands. Like you have them. You have all 10 fingers.
If I'm him, I want the 4-year deal. Double dip on that thing. Get him. I mean, because he's going to get another one. So, and if that's what it takes, and if I'm the Vikings, I almost would lean towards the shorter deal, the 4-year deal. I mean, gotta be realistic. Our window. What is he? How old is Jefferson? 23?
It's like 18.
Yeah.
No, he's young. He's young, and he's so damn good. So, yeah. I mean, it's gonna happen. Whatever the deals are, I'm not gonna even bat an eye at the numbers. I don't care. You said he's worth every damn penny. Give him what he wants. Give him a pen. Give him a check. Give him one of those big ass checks he can sign himself.
I don't know if they do those anymore.
Hey, but yeah, Justin Roberts.
Dusty. 3-year, $35 million a year. Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. Jefferson, we get a rookie quarterback. Next year, whatever it is, evens out. Wham, bam, thank you, man. Jefferson's going to make that rookie quarterback look fantastic, and it's all going to even out.
Davey has some words for you, one bar.
That's really gross.
Maybe it's from eating pancakes. He didn't say.
100% accurate.
Doesn't have to be perverted. Is there a link to be a YouTube member, or is that just something they do off this thing?
Yeah, they just got to go to the channel. I mean, there probably is, but
how many do we have so far?
The producer could put the link up.
How many do we have so far?
Tonight, none.
Oh, my God. All right, so Justin Jefferson, that will get done. So the Vikings, let's move to Ben Elfson. Ben Elfson retires today. Kind of coming out of nowhere. He said he was thinking about his health. And what do you guys think? Ben Elfson hanging up the old cleats.
Ben Elfson. Last year, 3rd tight end on the depth chart behind old Munsky and Irv Smith. That's before Hawkinson, obviously. But Elfson has been that big block and beefy tight end. Minnesota native, went to North Dakota State. I mean, he's just a lovable dude, 26. I mean, he was on the IR twice last year with his groin.
Outhouse with the first ever blue banner donation. Never seen a blue before.
What are you talking about? Yeah, what the 99 cents? Couldn't even go to $1.
I didn't even know it came in blue.
Did you say he just came blue?
I did.
Well, greatly appreciated.
It is.
Well done. I don't know what the blue means, but something tells me it means something real good.
I think it means it's
Meep. Meep, who instantly is my favorite because Beaker is one of my favorites. Lepagus's brother actually looks just like Beaker.
100% like Beaker.
Jackie Chen. There's a lot of Jackie Chen fans out there.
No, I look like Beaker.
No, you look like a moron. But Ben Olsen, so he's gone. Wish him the best. 26 years old. Wonderful. But depth chart wise, I mean, nothing against Ben Olsen. I think this might have been the year he actually didn't make the team anyways.
It's interesting because it was going to be like a 4-man race for the third spot. Munt, Elfson, Muse, and the undrafted kid Sims. And now it's a 3-man race. I think this is good news for Johnny Munt, to be honest with you. I think Johnny Munt is the clear favorite now to be the third tight end on the Vikings. But good for Ben Elfson. You know what? Recognizes his health. He gets to finish his career in Minnesota where he's from. So good on Ben Elfson. But I think this is nothing but good news for Johnny Munt.
Yeah, Johnny Munt is very happy. The only thing with Verstig, I'll slam that.
Not much left in that one.
The only thing with Johnny Munt is Munt was brought here to be pretty much a blocking tight end, and Josh Oliver, hell of a blocker. TJ Hawkinson, hell of a blocker. We're pretty set as far as the blocking tight end. We still have CJ Ham. So I'm not Nick Muse could still sneak in there. I'm not Johnny Munt. I'm pulling for the guy. We love ourselves some Munt, but I'm not giving it to him yet.
No, he's the clear favorite. I'm going to say that, but
really,
I think he's definitely
Johnny Munt.
He is Kevin O'Connell's boy. He came over from LA. Who else was going to sign Johnny Munt other than Kevin O'Connell?
You're the same guy.
There's
Smith
actually
was a lock to make the team last year.
He was, and didn't he
make the team? He was not.
So here's the thing: Nick Muse and Johnny Munt basically the same size.
Holy shit!
They both can catch football. That guy. I think they're very similar players, to be honest with you. So Munt and Muse. I mean, they're the same size.
No, Muse can't block. He can't block at all. All he is a pass-catching tight end.
Munt is 6'4", 220 pounds. You keep calling him a blocking tight end. He's more of a receiving tight end.
They signed when he was with the Rams. All he did was
was like a third tight end. He's a depth chart guy.
He went in there to block. When the Vikings signed him, it was just to be a blocking tight end because all they had was Irv Smith.
He doesn't. I'm saying his body type. He's like 6. I mean, Ben Elson's 6'3", 250.
If you're comparing body types,
Johnny Munt.
Right,
well, you want a big tight end to block. Munt's just the guy to me. He's like, I don't think he's primarily anything. I think he's just a tight end. He's 6'4", 233 pounds. He can catch the football. Wasn't used a lot because he was on the depth chart. I don't really classify him as anything other than like an average tight end. He can decent at blocking. He can catch the football if he can catch the football. That's what Johnny Munt is to me. I don't look at him and I think of as a blocking tight end.
Well, the Vikings do because that's why they signed him, and that's when they signed him. When they signed him, that's exactly what they said. They signed him to be a blocking tight end. I mean, he might not be good at it, but that's why he's blocking.
Show me the article that says that, and I want to see that. He's a tight end. He's just a tight end. I don't think he's specifically a blocking tight end. You see these guys like Ben Elfson. He is that.
Why didn't he get any targets?
Kleinstosser was that. I don't see that label. He's Johnny Munt. He's a depth piece. I think if you're keeping 3, he's the favorite to be the third.
That's why Ben Ellison was a blocking tight end.
He was, and he's also like way bigger frame, bigger bones. Doesn't catch the football.
Why are you just looking at their size and height?
A blocking tight end needs to have something. He should be a big body guy. He's got to be physical. Johnny Munt is just like your average tight end. He's an okay blocker. Lord. He's an okay pass catcher.
All right. That makes no sense. Helmstead's been on deployment.
Really?
Thank you, sir. We love you, Mr. Helmstead. Cheers to Helmstead. Well, I guess. All right. Well, we'll look at height and weight compared to the positions from now on, opposed to what they do on the field. But Ryan Wright, back at it.
Happy birthday, Ryan. Happy birthday to
we already
you.
Said happy birthday. So Ben Ellison's gonzo. Tight end wise, doesn't really mess with us at all. Josh Oliver's here. He's not going anywhere. His contract, the way it's laid out, he's going to be here for a couple of years. So hopefully hopefully, old Ben, I'd like to see Ben calling some sort of college game in the booth.
Yeah, I was wondering about that, but I could see that. I could see him doing that. Jordan Ta'amu, the Vikings, bringing in another XFL player. They signed Lucky, and now they're going for Jordan Ta'amu, the quarterback, who was, I believe, you did the video, but was he like the XFL MVP?
Offensive MVP, Jordan, the man, the myth, the legend. I mean, I don't think did they actually sign him? I think it still was just a workout, right?
Yeah, they haven't signed him yet, but yeah, they worked him out. They're looking at another quarterback. I don't know if you can read anything into this or not. I mean, it's just probably another camp body. Maybe they don't want. I don't know. You always look at everybody. You look at every option you can. Maybe you strike gold with one of these guys, but he went to Washington, right? Was he undrafted and signed? I'm trying to remember Jordan Ta'amu.
He went to Ole Miss, and he was an undrafted free agent. And they brought him Texas. He's been on a shit ton of teams, damn near record-breaking amount of teams. And he can make plays with his legs. He's got a good arm. The big thing coming out of college was that he just mentally wasn't ready. Defenses could fuck with his brain real quick. But you know what? The way I look at this is the best time to sign him. He's been on like 10 teams in the NFL. I'm not shitting you. Maybe 8. But he's coming off. He's still 25. He won the XFL Offensive Player of the Year. Confidence is high. Bring this guy in where he thinks his shit don't stink, and let's see what he's got to offer. Best case scenario, he's a practice squatter because next year our quarterback room is all of a sudden empty. So he's coming into a good situation. I hope they sign him.
Is he the next Tommy Maddox?
No.
Will there ever be another Tommy Maddox?
I love Tommy Maddox. When I used to play Madden back in the day, Tommy Maddox would always be on my team.
Hell yeah.
Always.
Why wouldn't you?
Loved him.
This is good for the XFL too. I mean, you get these players who are developing, showing some promise. Now they get second chances in the NFL. So what you want, they've always said the NFL needs a minor league system. XFL can be that. So it's a win-win for all these leagues. We love football. Let's keep it going. Let's talk Dalvin Cook. Curious what you guys think. Before we talk about this, I want to get a little bit of a feeler from you guys watching here. Dalvin Cook, released, traded. What do you think is going to happen? Hell, you guys, you can say you think we're going to keep him. What's going to happen with Dalvin Cook? I want to see what you guys' opinion is on this.
Dilly-dally.
Meep just says he's overrated. He has no opinion if we should keep, trade, or cut, or what do you think's going to happen?
Oh, Meep. Meep's becoming one of my favorites.
Has he been released? Oh, released. We keep him. Released. Harms thinks we keep. North VS, that's you? Yeah, I picked out that Valentine's envelope for you. I hope you enjoyed it. That's Colton, I think.
Trade him for no less than a 5th or keep him. Ooh, Bob, you're going to be disappointed.
I keep him if he's not happy with the coin he wants. Release.
There we go. Derek's a little more, being a little more realistic here. Michael Carter in the house. Good to see you.
I keep going back and forth on this. I was dead set they're going to trade him. Then I was dead set they're going to release him. And now you start hearing rumors. I mean, I don't know if you guys are on Twitter today, but it sounds like there's a lot of teams who are actually interested in Dalvin Cook. Miami is a team that just won't go away. If you can get anything for him, trade him. If I had to make a decision, I would say they release him. But it's closer than I would expect it to be in my mind.
Yeah, I don't know what to think. No idea. Nobody does. We'll see what happens. I mean, I got nothing. I mean, he's not going to be with the Vikings.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's clear. If they can get something for him, and when on the trade they can have a team take the full $11 million instead of the $9 million when we cut him, wonderful. I mean, just the thing to keep in mind is if we end up trading him for a conditional 7th or whatever, and we still save that $2 million by trading him from the 9 to 11, who gives a shit what we get for him? It's
anything.
It's better than cutting him. So I'm all for it. I mean, I love Dalvin Cook. and I wish he was going to be here for a much cheaper price, but we can't afford him. He's gone. We're moving on.
And they've already made moves to be without him. Madison was brought back. You drafted Dwayne McBride. The moves are already in place to have life without Delvin Cook. He's still here. It's time. It's going to happen soon. Whether it's a trade or a cut, it's going to happen soon.
Yeah, he's gone. We got to brace for it. And just remember, whatever we get, it doesn't matter. If Alexander Madison's our boy.
We're going to ride that AMAT train. Nothing sounded good. That didn't sound good. So that was the Vikings news going on. But there's also some other news. OTA camps. There's been, 2 practices open to the public, to the media. I think they've had 5 or 6 actual OTA practices. But there are some things starting to happen here that I definitely think are worth talking about. And we put those down here. We're going to talk about those here next. But the first one, Jalen Nailor being very impressive. And it sounds like early reports are he is the front runner for wide receiver 4. What do you guys think about Jalen Nailor, wide receiver 4? So the Vikings. Yeah. Wide receiver 4.
Yippee. Barely making the roster.
Well, you're going to keep 5, and Jalen Reagor is a veteran. So, I mean, he's going to beat that guy out. That's something to talk about.
Reagor is not a veteran. Jalen Reagor. Oh, Jalen Reagor. You really consider him a veteran?
Yeah, he's.
I mean, technically fine.
4 years.
There we go. Nailor Harvey Nor. I was hoping someone would say that.
Gummy bears are gone.
Oh, God dang it.
Keeps changing his
Loves his gummies. Oh, yuck. What the hell?
It's a good looking guy. That good look at those shoulder muscles. Looks like Helmstead. Is that Helmstead?
It looks like who is Undertaker's guy? Paul Bearer.
Paul Bearer.
Nailor, Boot Reagor. Yeah, Boot Reagor. I think Nailor's pretty good.
Well, and here's the thing. I mean, we talked about Jalen Nailor before, 6th-round pick. We're not even sure he's gonna make the team. They got these undrafted guys. They got Brandon Powell, and good on Nailor for stepping up, making plays in camp, and getting the early jump on wide receiver 4. I think this is definitely something to talk about because there is some competition for the spot, especially with Reagor and Brandon Powell, some veteran guys there. That this second-year player apparently looks much better than early in OTAs.
I don't give a shit.
All right. Awesome. Well, we'll move on. Let's go to the next topic.
All I'm saying, how many times have we seen guys rip shit up early in OTAs? I want to see that on the field. I'm glad he's doing the right things. He should send Justin Jefferson a fruit basket, something, whatever you do, because the fact that Jefferson's not there, Nailor's getting all these reps, and it's wonderful. I want Nailor to rip it up. I think he will make the team, but I don't expect to see him out there very much when the season starts. I mean, he's a great developmental wide receiver. How many times have we seen guys rip it up in OTAs and then we just don't see them?
Yeah, but I mean, it is good at least to, he's getting his opportunities and he's making the most of them. He's doing what he's supposed to do. So you like seeing that. And this is just something I think it's to watch. I'm not saying the same thing like to lead into the season, but to watch this thing develop through the preseason. Is it going to continue? It's definitely something to watch in camp because this wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5 battle, a lot of guys trying to make this roster, and those are the spots that are up for grabs. So Jalen Nailor apparently jumping on that early. Let's stay with wide receiver. Let's talk about KJ Osborne, another guy shining in these OTAs, really looking amazing. And I think this is the start of KJ Osborne not laying down for Jordan Addison. This is something to maybe watch as this thing develops through the summer.
Hell yeah, KJ Osborne's got some money to make next year. He's not going to be with the Vikings. We're not going to be able to afford him. We're not going to need him. We got Addison, we got Jefferson. Hopefully Jalen Nailor stepping into that number 3 spot. But Osborne coming out with a fire up his ass. Not only the fact that Addison was drafted and he's probably pissed off about that, but he knows he's a free agent next year and needs to light it up. So I think Osborne, Addison's hurt, whatever. He's not on the field right now, and I think that's hurting him quite a bit. And I when season starts, I'd love to see Addison as that number 2. I think it's going to be very gradual. I think there's going to be people bitching about Addison by like week 2, week 3. Oh, this guy sucks. He's a bust. He's out on the field. While Osborne's out there ripping it up.
And you can't rule out KJ Osborne. We wrote him off after his rookie season. That's like the 15th Nailor just met or comment. And I've seen them all coming up here. And I love it. Well done. Keep it going. But it's a guy who he keeps putting in the extra effort, extra hours, practicing, getting better, honing his craft. And I think this shit really motivates this guy. And like I said, we made the mistake of writing him off once. I'm not doing it again. KJ Osborne is the Vikings number 2 this season. It's not going to shock me. But it's definitely something we need to prepare ourselves for. I don't think he's going to go down quietly at all. He's going to battle this thing till the very bitter end.
Yeah, no, I mean, as much as I want to see Addison come in and have 70 catches as a rookie and 10 touchdowns, I would love to see KJ Osborne hold down that number 2 spot all year and rip shit up and make this offense better and bring Addison along gradually, whatever it takes. I mean, I don't care. I mean, Addison's going to be good.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, there's a chance he could be a bust, but I think he's going to be damn good. But Osborne, let's go, baby. Let's make this guy some money. Let's rip this up. T-Bass with his always uplifting comment. You calling Harrison Smith pathetic? He's one of the best damn Vikings ever to play.
Let's see. JJ didn't start till week 4. I saw Richard Johnson just wrote that. Well, he should have been. I mean, we were all clamoring for it. It was clear this guy should have been on the field. I don't know what the hell Zimmer was doing. Not starting that guy earlier.
Week 5.
I know, but I remember even playing it that rookie year for Jefferson. We're like, why is he not starting? Finally, it happened. Yeah, but I hate, and I know Jordan Addison has this little injury, but even so, I hate it. I hate that our number 1 pick isn't out there. I know they're babying it, whatever. It's still, I don't like it, especially after last year with our top 2 picks being out with injury.
It sucks, but I don't. As long as he's out there, training camp, let's go. I mean, he's their first round pick. He's their baby. If they want to put little gloves on and carry him around, that's fine. Training camp is fine.
And is there one more OTA before they take the break? I feel like there's always one like second week in June or something.
I don't know. I was going to see if
anybody knows, drop it in the comments. The last thing I think really to take away from the OTAs is this defense. Everything you hear about the Vikings defense right now, aggressive. Even the offense is saying how aggressive this defense is. What do you guys think about that? You love hearing that.
A lot of aggressive adult films. Some of those gentlemen are not like very polite.
Their love between each other is a very aggressive
I don't think
love.
So. It seems like lust. Brian Flores is their director, I think.
What do you guys think? You guys like hearing this about the defense?
Hyman, is Addison a bust? Look at that guy. Look at that thing. What is that? Ish.
I don't know. Oh, Michael Carter is threatening us.
Oh boy! Hey,
I want to give this away tonight. I want to give this away.
We don't have any YouTube members tonight. It's getting mildly offensive.
It might come in a Valentine's envelope. You never know.
Just go to the page. There's a button, membership. Bing, bing, bing. I wish I could find the link.
Yeah, that might help.
Well, you keep talking. I'll look for it. I know there. Oh, here we go.
Oh, no, you found it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I got it. Here we go.
June 13th and 14th, Skull TYA has it. Potentially, maybe a future producer. I don't know. Skull TYA dropping the 13th and 14th of June.
There's the link right there. If we get 3 new YouTube members tonight, we're giving away that beautiful bottle opener from Badass Wood Art. Imagine cracking brews off that. I can't think of anything better. Let's go. Hit it up.
I once saw Wimbar crack a brew with his butthole.
That thing came open. No problem. No problem. What do you think about this aggressive defense?
I love it. I already said it in plenty of videos. I want to lose. If we're going to lose, let's lose attacking. I don't want to lose sitting there, letting the offense do whatever they want with us. Having these shitty-ass quarterbacks like Mike White throw for 400 yards against us. Have Mac Jones throw for 400 yards against us. No. I want to be up in their face, making those guys nervous, making those guys confused. I want to die attacking. If I'm going to die, I'm going to die attacking.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I mean, even the offense, I mean, they're making comments like, what the hell is going on? They have 3 safeties out. I mean, I love what they're doing. We don't know if it's going to work, but at least they're trying something. I mean, what just happened?
We got one. Thomas is on the practice squad.
Hey, Thomas. Welcome to the squad, baby. You
Peterhead
are going to be out there slinging that fucker around. Peterhead. We only need 2 more. We're giving away that bottle opener. Let's go.
Hell yeah. Look, I miss Thomas so much.
Yeah, I mean, for some reason there's Ed Donatel apologists out there. It's the players, it's this, it's that, it's whatever. We see comments, people sticking up for Ed Donatel that it wasn't his problem. If it's 3rd and 2 when you're playing 8 yards off, I mean that goes to the defensive coordinator. I'm sorry. So, like we said, we have no idea if this is going to pan out. We got a lot of question marks on defense. Secondary, the cornerbacks are question marks. Our linebackers are question. Our defense, I mean, everything. We brought some new things in. We're hoping it's going to pan out. But Brian Flores, there's no doubt about it that he is a better defensive coordinator than Ed Donatel. Can we not? I mean, are we arguing that?
I don't think so. But so, Jared Hyman, you mentioned, no, you're not supposed to be both. If you are a Patreon member, let's move that membership to the YouTube membership. We're going to cut our Patreon absolutely 100%. So if you're a Patreon member, move that to the YouTube membership. You don't have to be both.
Absolutely. Do it right now, and you'll be in the running for that baby. So kill your Patreon. Come over here.
We got 2. Dick Johnson is one. And Skull TOI gifted one. I don't know who he gifted it to. I don't know who he gifted it to. I don't know if that counts as 3. Is he better? Yeah. Well, I mean, of
course he's better. Ed Donatel was great in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
I mean, his defense was.
And I think that's probably horrible. The difference. I'm not going to say Ed Donatel's a bad defensive coordinator. I don't think his defense works with today's NFL. And I think Brian Flores attacking defense. Yeah. If you're comparing him now, 2023, yeah, he's bad. He was bad. He's horrible. Horrible. You're playing 7 yards off. It is 4th and 6 at the goal. Why are you doing that?
A lot of question marks. It was weird. It was very weird. It was tough to watch. And if our defense is ranked 31st next year and we're bringing the house and we're just doing crazy shit, then whatever. At least, and then we can just say, you know what? Our players just are not very good.
It's fine. Yeah, let's die aggressively. Let's do it.
Skull TOI, you watch your mouth. That is inappropriate.
And he's such a nice guy too. Remember, I mean, I was ripping the show at Ed for months, and he leaves this really heartfelt goodbye message. I felt kind of bad
when we got. I will be the first to admit, when we got Ed Donatel, I was very excited. He knew the 3-4. He was old school. It was, but like when we started watching it, nobody could believe what we were seeing.
But the first game against the Packers, I thought he did a great job. I mean, Zarius Smith was fired up. I thought he did. His game plan was great. And then all of a sudden the Eagles, the next week, it was like, what the hell is this? And that's what we saw the rest of the year. So didn't understand it. Whatever. Anyway.
Whatever. All right.
We're moving on. We're excited. All right. Let's talk about our rookies. Vikings have a lot of rookies. How many of you guys think do you expect an instant impact from when the season starts? We're talking on week 1, week 2, week 3. How many rookies are going to come in and make an impact right out the bat for the Minnesota Vikings?
Yeah, who are they? I got to whiz.
I got 4 of them. Well, you go whiz now because I got to grab another of these delicious summer ales. I'm going to try this can opener up and see if it works. Bottle opener.
Oh, wow, Michael Carter's fired up.
Is he? 32
in a year. All right, well, yeah, it was good to see you, man.
Why is he leaving?
Ed begged my groceries at Jerry's today. What is Jerry's?
It's a grocery chain down Minneapolis area. Stillwater's got one. Great store.
That's it. I mean, T-Bass brings up a good question. I mean, I actually think it's going to be more than 1 year. I really do. I think, I mean, Flores, I mean, it took him forever to actually become a defense coordinator, whether it's being picky, whatever it was. I think he's here for a couple of years. I think he is the guy that can wait for the right job. And maybe it comes up next year. No, I'm anticipating him being here more than 1 year.
Yeah, it's definitely possible. I'm kind of split right now. The Cardinals were after him. It sounded like he was one of the finalists to be the Cardinals head coach. Exactly. So instead of that shit show of a job, he decided to come to Minnesota to be a D coordinator. You're right. And he may get to the point, if he makes this Vikings defense jump from whatever we were 27th, I think, if we get up to the 18s and he starts getting these offers, he can probably sit and choose. This is a team I want to have. I mean, is the ownership good? Do they have some young pieces I can build around? So maybe he can sit there and sit back and watch. So we'll see what happens with that.
Scott, I'd like to give my condolences to your grandmother.
Yeah, a lot of.
I bet she made I bet she made really good apple crisp bars.
I'm sure she did. Dan Henman says Ivan Pace, Blackman, and Carter. Those are his 3. He's got 2 undrafted guys in there.
Wow. Versteeg says Addison, Blackman, McBride. JDT says what's crappening? What the hell? Yeah, Cardinals will be the worst. Football Junkie wants to make it very clear that his grandma is still alive, and I'm very happy for you.
I'm very jealous of that.
I'm guessing a lot of people watching that is not the case. I think we have an older, just like a stunt.
Why did he compare Blackman to Benny Sapp?
Come on, potato, that ain't nice.
I think he hates the Vikings, to be honest with you.
No, he loves the Vikings. Loves them more than anything.
Michael Carter wants to taste those grandma's cookies.
Michael Carter, this is horned up, but he's taking it to a whole nother level.
He is. Let's see if this thing works, huh? I don't know. Does someone have to accept Skull TYA's gift to us to make it 3?
I don't know. I'm trying to look. We're still new to this.
Hey,
we are doing just member videos and member.
Worked really good.
All right. I was about to do a commercial.
Sorry.
I'm just kidding. All right. Old Lutefisk. Yuck. Davey Chains, you're from New Jersey. You shouldn't know what Lutefisk is. I thought that was a Minnesota thing.
Yeah, I don't know. Good point by Skull TYA.
What? What did I miss?
He misses his grandparents. If he still had them, cherish them. It's true. It's true. It was a beautiful moment. All right.
What's happening?
All right. So we got Mekhi Blackman, Addison Blackman, and Roy. Let's see who else we got. Doubles as a keychain. The opener? I don't think so. Sarah Zong, my grandparents, they both passed away before I was born. I did have one that passed away when I was 2. Yeah, I'm talking about the comments as you pee.
Jeez.
I think we need to quit talking with the grandparents. Just bringing the whole vibe down here a little bit. But I think Skull TY was right. Cherish him if you got him. I'm going to go ahead and talk about my rookies. I got 4 who I do think are going to have an impact. And you can really grade the impact. What's an impact? I think it's getting in, 6 to 12 snaps, having a couple tackles if you're on defense. Maybe if you're an offensive player, it's a couple receptions, couple targets. It's some kind of production, and it has to be consistent over the first couple of games. And I have 4 guys. Obviously, Jordan Addison, our wide receiver, whether he ends up as wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3 in the slot, I think he will have an impact immediately. Mekhi Blackman, the cornerback, if he ends up starting or not, I don't think it really matters. I think he'll be rotated in. I think he's going to get some play right out the bat. And I think Jay Ward, then the backup nickel, I think he'll be mixed in as well. I think he's going to have an impact. How big it will be, I don't know, but I think it'll be enough to where a point where we can actually talk about what he does every single week. And then our running back, 7th-round pick, Dwayne McBride, especially if Delvin Cook's gone, I think he will have a role, and he will have a role early, getting at least a couple touches a week as Alexander Madison's primary backup.
It's fair.
So was my skin.
Your skin?
Fair colored.
All right. Who'd you have? Just list them
I had Addison, Blackman, Ward, McBride.
All right. Rookie. So, I mean, every year since we've done this, we've had them. Oh, thanks. Wow, new producer just gave me a beer. He's already here. It was Harms.
You would have been reaching above your head right now. Oh my God, I'm coming over right now.
Every year we hope and we throw it all through. These guys are going to be blah, 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 blah. We're always wrong. We're always wrong.
Especially last year.
Well, every year we're wrong. We have hopes. I think we always get our hopes a little bit into the mix when that comes to rookies. And it doesn't pan out. Sometimes, yeah, but so McBride, I think if Madison goes down, McBride could also not actually go into that running back one. If Madison's healthy, I don't think McBride sees a carry. I mean, I could see him being inactive. I love the pick, but they're kind of the same back, aren't they? I mean, what's the point? I mean, he's not like he's the change up back. I mean, we're hoping on Chandler to do that. I mean, I don't see them just being the 1-2 punch. I think McBride's a great backup. I think Blackman is the number one guy that we're going to see a ton of early. I think he has a chance to make a big impact on. I like Ward, but I think Murphy's going to hold down that slot while Caleb Evans and hopefully Booth are outside. So I think Blackman will be the guy that is out on the field more. Addison, I hope so. We'll see what happens, but we just talked up KJ Osborne a shit ton, and who knows, maybe it's just gradual. But I think Roy, the defensive lineman, I think he might be a little bit of a surprise play, and that's more so just on the depth being so shitty. And Roy is actually the number 2 guy. I got Addison as the number 3.
I think the wild card here is Brian Flores and how much he truly mixes up his defensive personnel. Is he going to put, 3-4 safeties out there at a time? Is he going to put, how is he going to use Jay Ward? Is he going to put him out there as just kind of a blitzer, for coming from the backfield? I don't know. How much is he going to mix with those defensive linemen? Is Roy going to get looks? I don't know how that's going to work. But I do like what you said. I mean, last year, I think we all thought seeing Booth and maybe even Ingram are going to have instant impacts, and it happened to be one of the 3 to actually do that. So we do have to step back and just realize, well, it looks like on paper these guys should have immediate roles. It doesn't always pan out.
Well, let's put it this way: if you could pick out of all
the
rookies,
that might be comment of the night right there, by the way.
Yeah, no, it was true. I grabbed it off of that thing. So let's change it up. If you could pick who the breakout rookie is, who would it be? Who do you want to just step up and be the man? Who's the Vikings rookie of the year this year?
Wow.
Comments. Let's see.
Yeah. Okay. You're asking me or what?
Well, I am, but because like when it comes to Addison, I want this dude to be fantastic. But if year 1 out of these guys, like we don't need Addison to be fantastic year 1. Some of these other guys would be great to be fantastic. Like Jackie Chan, it'll never stop. We should try to get him on the show.
We should. We could probably get him.
That's not polite.
I'm sure we could. We're big time. We talked to freaking the next Mel Kiper's on the show.
Addison, we have. Yeah, hell yeah, we have. Another Jackie, Addison, a lot of Addisons. All right. I mean, that's fine. Blackman. There's a Roy. Roy boy. The name's Roy Munson.
God, what a movie. So good. If you guys haven't watched Kingpin, make sure you watch Kingpin.
I guarantee everybody watching and has seen Kingpin.
I would assume so, but
they're watching the show. They've seen Kingpin.
Speaking of that, anybody seen Matamidi? Where is that silly?
He's at a movie tonight. He already said he's at.
I didn't see that.
I can't remember what it was called, but it was definitely a horror movie.
Oh, a new Stephen King one drops tonight. The Boogeyman.
Yeah, that's what he said. He's at the Boogeyman.
Yeah, I'm sure.
All right, let's go, Lupagus. If you could pick which guy just absolutely rips it up as a rookie, who is it?
I'm gonna go with Mekhi Blackman, and it's not. I just don't trust Evans or Booth to stay healthy. I don't trust him to be healthy, so I think he's gonna get on the field. He's aggressive. Everybody says he's a great fit for Brian Flores' system. Is there gonna be a lot of flags and penalties? Yeah, but there could also be a lot of production, a lot of tackles, broken up passes. You can't flag every single play. You can't flag them all. You can't. And I think Blackman is going to be that guy who we don't expect to have a huge impact that will have that impact.
That was probably my second one. I'm going with Roy. I'm going with the defensive lineman. I want him to come in and just rip shit up. I want him to be starting by week 6 and just be an absolute gem. I mean, our defensive line is so dog shit. I just want him to step up.
Yeah, we need it. High Hopes, great song by Tim Haas. Check it out. You should. All right, let's go to how about breakout players? Just some breakout players on the Minnesota Vikings. They got rid of some old veterans here. We got a lot of young guys stepping up into new roles, getting more looks, getting more reps. Who are your guys' breakout players for 2023 for Minnesota Vikings?
You can either go with your heart or what you actually think will happen. I mean, we want some particular guys to break out. There's 2 angles on this.
I had a breakout on my neck here last week. His name was Jeff, and he's finally just a scar now.
Oh no, Jeff's with your grandpa.
He is. We got a Lewis scene right out the bat. We got an Asamoah. We got a Kirk Cousins.
Now, if you guys notice these in the comments, the green, that means they're members. I mean, you can be a member if you want.
I mean, there was a few people asking, "How can I get a Viking helmet?" When I comment, well, you become.
Let me go try. I'm going to go try to find that link one more time,
and not just get the purple helmet, but you have a chance to get this. And as you saw, it works very well.
I'm gonna you keep tabs on the comments here. I got to find a link.
All right, we also have Atamueo, which is a great choice by Patrick Harms. We got a Rager by D. Garcia, but he says
Atamueo. I like that. I don't
know if he's serious. Michael Carter,
hit up this link right here. Monthly giveaways. We do videos just for members, shout outs, whatever the hell you want. Do it. Let's go.
And if you are a Patreon, just cancel that and move that over. You're not even spending any extra money. You're just moving it from one spot to another, and you get your name entered in this drawing tonight for this, if we get one more.
JP says Lewis Scene, Viking Funeral, one of her favorites. Lewis Scene as well. You see, the thing with Scene, I think it's just hope. A lot of hope there, and I'm with it. I feel it. I want Lewis Scene to be so fucking good.
I also think that hope comes from our GM, and I think he's got a lot right on Lewis Scene panning out. Traded back in the draft. It was his first ever pick. He needs Lewis Scene to be a hit. He can't miss on this guy. So a lot right on Lewis Scene this year. I don't know if he's feeling the pressure or not, but
he should. He should be feeling the pressure.
Quasey should be feeling it as well.
Yeah, no, that's fair. I'm trying to remember who the memberships were so far.
It wasn't Michael Carter apparently needs monetary assistance. He's a little MA if I'm making Michael Carter some MA. Skull TY gifted one. I don't know where it went. He gifted one. Maybe that can go to Michael Carter. We can get our third one.
Richard Johnson, you jarred something loose there. I thought it was Tiger. I don't think it was Junior. You really jarred something loose there, Tiger.
I feel like it was Tiger too.
I think Richard, you were close. I think you might be off a little bit.
I'm gonna Google it.
Do it. Davenport, Skull TOA. Davey Chain says Monamidai. I wonder who's going to be the breakout player of our commenters this year. That would be
that's true. Yeah, it's definitely Tiger. When you Google jarred something loose before you even finish Lewis, Tiger comes up. You guys remember?
If you are watching, you haven't. We're getting so damn close to 10,000 subs. Hit that sub button. Hit that like button. Let's go.
And don't forget, the Great Tiger and Mike Tyson's Punch-Out was a real bugger to figure out how to beat.
Who was?
The Great Tiger.
I don't remember the Great Tiger.
He had the turban and he had this like that. He would disappear going.
Sure, his name was the Great Tiger.
Oh, he was the Great Tiger. Absolutely.
Always had issues with the. I don't know who the guy was at the end who was completely ripped. He was about like
Super Macho Man.
Yep, that's who it was. Absolutely.
Yep, Great Tiger.
Absolutely.
Easy now. Yeah, it was Great Tiger. Derek Allen. I just Googled it.
Who's your breakout player, Lupagus?
I got 4 of them.
Jesus, of course.
Brian asked. Actually, I may have more. I have a lot. But if I'm going to
hold on, give us something a little more. I mean, Asamoah, yeah. Give us something a lot of the. It's not so easy.
Caleb Evans. Apparently, he was working as number 2 cornerback outside. Again, it's the concussions with him that makes me the most concerned. He had 2 last year. He showed flashes. He had some good moments. He had some bad moments, but at least I think he overall had more work than Andrew Booth Jr. So he has a little more experience coming into year 2. Caleb Evans, we need someone to step up and get that number 2 spot. I don't care if it's Blackman, Evans, or Booth, but I think Caleb Evans could be that guy.
It's going to be interesting with Caleb Evans this year. I honestly have no idea what to expect from him. I mean, he's got the swagger. He's on social media, but he also had 15 concussions last year. I mean, where's this guy going to land? I think he could actually be pretty good. I remember when we drafted him, we were like, who the fuck is that?
Yep.
We had no idea what was going on. And early on, he looked good, but then he looked bad. So I don't know what to expect from this guy.
But let's not forget, I mean, we talk about breakout players and we have rookie. Honestly, it's almost like having 2 rookie classes this year. We had very little impact from our rookie class last year. A lot of them were hurt, didn't play much. And now you got this new class coming in. So it's going to be very fun to see these young players step up. And hopefully we can get a handful of them who actually rise to the occasion and start producing.
Yeah, I mean, I will be very scared watching a Caleb Evans out there. I mean, he's one concussion away from them like being like,
He could hang him up like Ben
what do we do with
Olsen.
this guy? I mean, that's scary shit. So hopefully that's all behind him. We will see what happens. But I agree. I think he could absolutely be a breakout player.
Yeah. Who's yours?
I got Ed Ingram. I got Ed freaking Ingram. I want him to piggyback on the final. Michael Carter. Hey,
He figured it out. He did it.
I thought he already was. Didn't he?
He got the monetary assistance he needed, and now he's the third member.
Michael Carter, greatly appreciated. I believe we have 3, right?
We do. We'll be
So
giving
we
this
need
thing
to
away.
remember who the other ones were. It was Michael Carter.
It was Thomas was one of them.
Peterhead and shit. Who you think?
I'll scroll up.
Ed Ingram.
It was Dick Johnson. It was Dick Johnson.
Richard Johnson.
Penis Shaft.
All right, we'll put those down. Anybody else wants to get in the drawing tonight? There's still plenty of time. But Ed Ingram, I mean, everybody's on his case. He sucks. He's a bust. He sucks. Was he 3rd or 4th round? 3rd, right?
He was 2nd round pick.
Ed Ingram, holy shit. So, I mean, this is his year. We're going to find out real quick what we got at right guard. I honestly think he's going to be pretty decent. Is he a breakout? I hope so. I mean, you can't deny that he didn't get better. We'll see what happens. He's on my list. So Ed Ingram, and then I'm going Lewis Cine. It's easy, but Lewis Cine, he's got to break out. He cannot have a subpar year. He can't. I mean, I expect some rookie bumps, just like the tip of Lupagus's dick. I expect some bumps in the road because last year, I mean, what did he play 4 weeks and he really wasn't even out there? This is his rookie year. Let's just show some glimpses of some things to come because Harrison Smith is going to be gonzo real quick. So I got seen in old Edward.
What I love about Ed Ingram, even early in his career, he always finds a guy to hit. He's not just sitting there looking and waiting.
It's great.
He will go and smack somebody. He'll hit his first guy. He'll find a second guy. He might even find a third guy. Not every player brings that. So I love that about Ed Ingram. He can show up that pass blocking a little bit, become more consistent, or even if it's like, 68%, I'll take it. I think that would be enough to make him a very good right guard. So he's showing flashes, and I love that aggressiveness from him, that the fact that he will just find someone to smack. We haven't had that for a while.
And he needs to. I mean, Ezra Cleveland, free agent next year. Do they want to throw money at him? Do they like him? Again, Ezra Cleveland was not a guy that this regime drafted. How do they feel about him? We have no idea. We can guess. I like it. I like Ezra Cleveland, but I mean, he's not a fantastic pass blocker, right? I mean, so we'll see. I mean, guards have been overpaid in free agency for the last like 3 or 4 years, like ridiculous amount of money towards guards. So Ed Ingram needs to show up big this year to give us, if we move on from Ezra, we got to have a guard.
And, Good by Better Than Ezra was a great song back in the day. I think Ezra Cleveland's one of these guys you kind of wait in free agency, see if he does get offered that huge contract, and you just like, okay, I'm done. I'm stepping out.
Gets thrown a shit ton of money right off the bat.
But if he's not,
I bet he is.
You do another deal. You do a deal like you did with Garrett Bradbury, and you see. But I do feel like he's gonna get some money. All right, so it is June, and June 1st is today. June 1st, always a big day in the NFL. Post June 1 cuts, post June 1 signings. I think players signed beyond this point don't count against the compensatory pick system. I believe that's right. I don't know. Maybe I'm making that up. So if you guys could, upgrade a position in the Vikings, what would it be? Maybe drop a name too, if you feel so inclined. Holy shit, Viking funeral! My God. You running grandmas this year? Let's run grandmas together. Just kidding. I'm not doing it. I almost lost my nipples when I did that.
Yeah, Lupagus ran that thing in like 4 hours.
No,
Viking funeral.
4 minutes.
Viking funeral. I mean, I hate to. I don't know what the word is, but he's our favorite. I mean, sorry.
Davey Chain's dropping a freaking Hamilton on us.
Everybody going to town tonight. Greatly appreciated. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
That is true. Ed Ingram does have a propensity to trip the quarterback.
They're tripping on his dick.
Is that what it was?
So Justin from Purple and Gold for Day. So here, Dalton Reisner. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. We interviewed Dalton Reisner. Mm-hmm. He was fantastic. Loved the shit out of him. He's a left guard. I mean, he's only played left guard. I know guards. Oh, okay, we can put him at right, but are we going to bench Ezra Cleveland? I would love Dalton Reisner, but where does he go?
I actually did some little bit of reading up on him, and it sounds like he's been pretty bad the last couple of years, especially in pass blocking.
Bad. He just wasn't. He didn't live up.
No,
to
he
his
was
draft.
bad. He was bad. Like his grade is horrible. It's like low 60s pass blocking. It sounds like he's what we have here, but he can play. He could play any position on the O-line. I mean, that's what he did in college. He's played pretty much all of them. He brings the versatility. We love Dalton Reisner. And I think he's a guy who really does need a change of scenery. He's in that horrible Denver. Russell Wilson's a complete douche. I know, but I think he needs that. He needs to find our team, start over, get a little fresh breath of air in his system, because I think that Denver, especially last year, was just not a good situation.
Yeah, I mean, his grades, I mean, I agree. I did look at them. They weren't fantastic, but when you look at, I mean, if you're going to compare him to an Ed Ingram, who was a rookie, they were still better. It's just, he's a left guard. I don't know why that guy's not signed yet. Even, I mean, it's not like he's commanding money. I wonder if he's just waiting it out.
And I think there's also concern. Like, he also shoved a teammate on the sideline last year. It's not a good look for him. But he's also like, he's got all these charities and stuff too. So I think what he does off the field should speak volumes for what that one incident was. But that's why I always also point to the change of scenery. I think I think Denver last year was a real toxic environment. I really do.
It's toxic, just like my morning pisses. Just reek.
It's like really my favorite.
Weird, very discolored, very awkward. I need a physical.
Maybe have some fruit.
That's full of sugar. You don't want that.
I think maybe to help your piss, I would maybe have an orange every once in a while.
Yeah, that's full of sugar. It's gross.
It's also natural sugar, and there's vitamin C. You need it.
All right, Lupagus is now your new health coach.
I wish the doctor was here to tell you to have an orange once in a while. All right, so if you what positions? I didn't see in the comments. What positions you guys want to update? Acid Piss. New name of the show is called Acid Piss.
Ryan Barg. He's an amazing person. Where'd you find him? Right in the middle of my heart. That's where I found him.
He's always been there. He's always been there, beating away.
Cranberries-ish. Good band.
Dried cranberry on the salad, I do enjoy quite a bit. That I crazy. All right. So if I'm, I think the D line could still use a little help. And, we would talk about Shelby Harris already in the video. Sue's out there as well. Chris Wormley, a guy who I think is recovering from a broken leg, but also grayed out well his last time.
He's played. No broken leg. Sounds like he's
recovering from it. I don't want a guy with a broken leg to come on the field. But he's also played in Florida's system. Those are some guys you could look at to maybe boost his position. I still think needs a little bit of help. D line.
Football junkie's hungry and horny. He does not see any food.
That means he can only be helped in one way.
Well, so I went dream scenario here. I went something that's not going to happen. Dalton Reisner was actually on my list as a guy that we sign in maybe they get into training camp and Ed Ingram stepping on his dick. Ezra Cleveland's just not the Dalton Reisner's out there. Bring him in for a 1-year deal, a la Marcus Davenport. Robbie Gould is on my list.
Yeah.
Robbie Gould. Why not? Why not? The dude still wants to kick. He's not going to command a ton of money. Bring him in. Bring him in. Robbie Gould. And then I just saw somebody, I think it was Peterhead, Sue. I will take any defensive lineman at this point, and he's not going to cost a ton. Our defensive line is completely suspect right now. I don't think Sue's going to be we all know he's not going to be the dominant player he was 6 years ago, but he brings something to the table.
He could play here and there, and he's a veteran. He can, like I said, he knows all the dirty tricks in the book. All the dirty tricks.
Let's talk to Danielle Hunter.
Yeah. Are you guys concerned? Are you guys concerned that this could be a holdout that goes into camp? You always do the hate-o-meter in our pregame shows during the season. Let's just apply that to Danielle Hunter. Where are you guys feeling? Give me a %. Are you guys concerned about Danielle Hunter, this thing turning into a holdout as the season starts? Or even, I guess, training camp starts. Let's go.
Yeah, Danielle Hunter's set to make $5.5 million this year. We all know he's worth more than that. We all know something needs to happen. But is there a concern that the Vikings are just going to hold tight, and it just gets ugly.
I hope not. I hope not.
Thomas has no concern.
Yeah.
Versteeg 50-50. Football junkie. Good point. He does need money he deserves. D1 says, fuck it. He's a baby. He's a baby that could kick the living shit out of all.
Is he young? Like, he's still got a lot of football ahead of him, or is he just a baby because he's a whiner? I don't know what D1's going with there.
Michael Carter is just so ornery. They want one. Yeah. Luft. It's true. I mean, the Dalvin Cook scenario, that needs to just be gone so they can figure out this shit.
Yeah. And let's not forget, Daniel Hunter had 10 sacks, and he was also asked to drop into coverage way too much last 10 year.
10 sacks were him going against whatever Ed Donald
yeah, I think it might have been. It's like, screw it. Fuck you, Ed. I'm doing my own
Hunter's
thing here.
29, right?
Yeah, 28, 29. He's right around there. Let me check. If only we had a producer who could do this for us, or a young man who gave us stats. We
don't want a young man.
Remember Stat Boy?
He was made up.
I did. Are those still out there? Are old podcasts still out there to be found?
Yeah, they are, unfortunately. Daniil Hunter, here's the thing. $5.5 million for this year. They're saying that
he's 28.
Okay, 29
in October.
My big thing with this is I would have killed just to see Daniil Hunter for 1 year in Brian Flores' defense before we have no idea. This is the big question mark. Like, how is he going to fit in this thing? How is Flores going to use him? Flores is a smart dude. Hopefully he knows how to use him. I'm sure he does. I wish we had that 1 year, but they're saying, he should be making $20 million a year. And he probably should. Yeah. But if you throw that money there, where else? Where are you going to take it in the dick? I want him to be here. I want them to sign him to a 3-year deal. And I want them to pony up, and I want him to be here. But 3 years, nothing more, none of this crazy shit.
And we have a shit ton of cap space next year. So, you can do whatever magic you got to do in year one to get to that point where you have all this extra space. So, my concern, if you're asking my level of concern, it's 40%. It's still on the side that I'm not super worried about it, but I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it here and there. I don't think this is going to get to the point where it gets ugly, but I'm starting to think about it a little bit, and hopefully something gets done. And I think the first domino to fall is the Dalvin Cook situation. Traded to release, whatever. That'll free up some money. Get Jefferson done. And Hawkinson still hasn't get done. We haven't, let's not forget about that. He's got to get extended. That thing there was rumors. What was that, a month ago? We're talking about that?
Yeah. I think over the next month and a half, a lot of shit is going to happen. My concern level, just because I didn't say it with Hunter, I'm at like a 0%. He's going to be here. It's going to happen. Nothing's going to get crazy. It's just a matter of how much the price is. I want it to be a 3-year deal. That's it. I have zero concerns. He will be here.
All right. Well, let's jump on. Let's go to Zadarius Smith. He was one and done with the Vikings. One pump chump as far as the seasons go. Who else could be one and done with the Vikings? Just one season in purple. Then, 7 years down the road, like, oh shit, I forgot he played with the Vikings. Like Alex Boone.
I was looking at that. I couldn't find a single person
on the roster, on the depth chart, who could be one and done.
That we just signed to be one and done?
No, they have played 1 year that could not play in year 2. They could be cut before they play a second season with the Vikings.
Oh, so not guys who we signed this year.
No.
Guys we signed last year.
No, they had to at least played 1 year with the Vikings.
Oh, see, we got a lot of Davenports. Everybody's confused.
No, it's easy. It's like they played a year with the Vikings. Will they get to year 2?
All right, I got you.
I see a couple. Hicks are packing. There's a Rager.
All right, I think I was way off.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in.
Boone was such a waste. Patrick Harms is still mad about Alex Boone.
When they signed Alex Boone, I had an erection for about a week and a half.
Yeah, I did too. Came right over the old trousers. Not a Jordan Hicks. He's not even on my list.
Sprouting out.
Sprouting out.
Should be a shirt.
Should be. It's a great slogan.
One and done. Shit, I took a different angle on this.
So you got a bad protractor.
I don't know what that word means. Well, hopefully it's Chris Reed, because obviously he sucks.
He's on my list.
Why is Chris Reed so bad?
I don't know.
I hope it's Chris Reed. I hope it's Jalen Reagor. I hope it's
well, we got a lot of Rager's, Hicks. T-Bass is still going Davenport.
I would like to say Hicks, but I can't see who's going to take his spot.
Yeah, I think he's here. I think they want
it's
the Brown back.
Say Ivan Pace, but Ivan Pace is going to be scratching to make the 53.
All right, here's mine. I have a few. I got Jalen Reagor, which I think is obvious. Sounds like he right now is wide receiver 5. You bring in all these other guys who can also return punts. He was pretty much, I think he was like 34th ranked punt returner last year, and that's supposed to be his specialty. Didn't bring much to the table there, so he's on my list. You mentioned Chris Reed. I got him as well. Guard, center, whatever. Doesn't matter.
More like Chris shit.
Sucks at both of them. Ross Blacklock. I loved him coming out of college. Busted with the Texans. Busted with the Vikings. Barely got a sniff last year. And I got Jonathan Bullard, too. I think the Vikings could go youth here. Great story. Made it as a Jude signing last year. Made the team. Got in a little bit in the rotation. He started, I think, maybe 6 to 8 games. But I could see him being cut, too. So those are the guys I have that could be one and done with the Vikings.
And just to be clear, I mean, I know Lupagus probably more than he knows himself. He hates Ross Blacklock and who else did you say? Ross Blacklock and Jonathan Bullard more than anything in the world. He does not want them to make the team. He hates them for no reason at all. They're very good depth pieces, and what they gave up for these guys
very good
were absolutely nothing. They should be at the bottom of a depth chart, but on an active 53. They shouldn't. I don't want them starting. But Lupagus hates these guys so damn much.
Okay, let's just spell Ross Blacklock here.
What?
Ross Blacklock.
I think he should be playing.
He had 2 tackles and a sack.
He didn't play.
Here's the thing. I think the Vikings could go younger, and I think they have decisions to make. I mean, Ja'Kalen Roy is going to make this team, so that's going to take away one spot. Do you keep another nose in a Kelvin Avery? Stacey Atomuelo is going to be a guy who's going to take a spot. You brought in Dean Lowry. I just think it comes down to 2-3 spots, and these guys are definitely expendable. You already said they're bottom of the depth chart guys.
Yeah.
You don't have to have them. I think all these guys could definitely get cut and be one and done with the team.
Oh no, I don't want them starting whatsoever. It's just, I mean, even when we brought them in, you hated these guys more than anything, and I find it entertaining. I'm not saying you're wrong. If they got cut, I disagree with it one damn bit. I mean, looking at the one and dones, I guess I would just go with the easy ones. I mean, I think Hicks will be here. If we had better options behind him, I'd be all for it. But other than that, I don't know. I can't see any one and dones.
What do you think about Schlottman? You think he'll be one and done?
No.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy from TCU, I know he can play guard and center. I would love him to be one and done. I just don't think they can trust anybody behind him. I didn't like him very much. I think Jalen Reagor is fair. It'll be interesting. I mean, we talked about it multiple times. Do these guys have an ego or not? They traded a 4th-round pick for him, 5th-round pick, whatever it was. Are they going to say, all right, we sucked. That was a horrible trade. We're going to cut him. Or are they just going to keep him on? It's going to be interesting. But I don't know. I don't really have anybody.
Yeah, no. I mean, there are definitely options who could be. And we'll see how this thing shakes out. There's always guys cut who you don't expect and guys who make the team you don't expect. So let's move on to our head coach. I don't think we talk enough about the head coach. Kevin O'Connell, 13 and what was it? 13 and 4, 13, whatever.
13 and awesome as a rookie head coach. As
a rookie head coach. So let's talk about what do you guys want Kevin O'Connell to improve on in his second stint as the head coach of Minnesota Vikings? What are some areas you think he can improve on as he starts his second year as a Vikings head coach?
I'm getting my spin wheel ready for the winners. And so far, we have Michael Carter, Richard Johnson, and Peterhead as the guys who can win the bottle openers. So there's still a chance.
Yeah, and the bottle opener. You mean this thing right here? This little guy right here?
Here's the link right here. Join the page. Let's go, baby. And also, if you're watching, you're not subbed,
we're the same.
Hit the sub button. Hit that like button. We're trying to get 10,000 subs. Let's go, baby.
Did I get kicked? Oh, never mind. Kevin O'Connell, what can you improve on year 2? What do you guys want to improve on? Davey Chain says more killer instinct. Skull TY says ball bad play on 4th and 8. Viking Funeral wants him to quit being so damn cute. I don't know. I don't think he's talking physically because Kevin O'Connell cannot be any more physically handsome. Viking Funeral got another shout out from Edwin Caraballo Ovale. Third down conversions, yes, mixing up the play calling. 50% on the blame on KOC for the defense. D1 wants KOC to hit the tanning booth a little bit. He wants him to be a little tanner. He's a little pale looking. He needs a tan. Give your coaches a shorter leash. Like Don, yeah, that's actually a great point, Bob Sakamoto. Wumbar has to pee. Did he ever pee the first time? He told me like an hour ago he had to pee and he never did go. You did. In-game adjustments says for KOC says T-Bass. See if I can go back and find a few more. Needs a bedpan. Oh, that's one more. Halftime adjustments, which apparently Peyton Manning says they just don't exist. And he said that's just a fluke. That's just a rumor. That's just a legend, like the Sasquatch, which I think Sasquatches are real. He's up to no good. You can hear Wumbar actually whacking out. I can hear him climaxing.
I'm right here.
Oh my god.
What you're hearing.
All right, so KOC, I got a couple things. I got 2 things I think he can work on, improve on in year 2. Number 1, let's just stay a little more committed to the run game. I felt there was times last year the run game was working and he still wants to throw the football. Like it's like he can't resist. Like I can't resist not doing one extra button on my shirt. He cannot resist. He loves throwing the football. He's always going to do it. But if the run game's working, don't be afraid to just work that thing and let your workhorse back. Take 30-something carries a game. It's okay to do that. It's fine. Do that. And my second thing is figure out a way to not get blown out. You're a 13-4 team, but the game against the Eagles, you weren't even competitive. That Packers game, you weren't competitive. The Colts game, you found a way to come back and win, but you got your ass blown out. I don't know what happens there. Is it preparation? Is it lack of motivation? What is it that's making those things happen? Figure that out and make sure you're competitive every single week. So those are my 2 gripes with KOC, and they're not big ones, but I'd like to see him get a little stronger in those areas in year 2.
I hope Kevin is watching so he can see what to do better next year.
I'm sure he is. I think he might actually be D1.
No, he's Michael Carter for sure. You know what? He's a rookie head coach, and he was 13-4. I don't have any gripes. I don't have anything. We'll see what happens this year. I don't expect him to live up to the 13-4. I expect him to have, the record-wise, a worse year. So I got nothing. It couldn't have been a better rookie year. I got Ed Donatel. I'm glad he changed directions. Hats off to Kevin O'Connell being a rookie head coach and getting rid of his veteran defensive coordinator. But who am I to tell him what to do better? I mean, I got nothing. The only thing I would say is in his press conferences, not to be so nice. That's the best thing about Zimmer. He'd be kind of an asshole. He doesn't have to go that route, but he's such a smooth talker. At some point, you got to get a little bit feisty and kind of say something to light the fire up their ass. But I don't have any changes for Kevin O'Connell.
You're looking at his cheekbones too much. You got to quit looking at the cheekbones. Look at his eyes.
He's a rookie coach who was 13-4 taking over.
It's fine, man. You can still say there's areas he's got to prove on, which is fine. You can't. I love KOC. I love him. Love he's 30. There's still things you can do better. There's always things he can talk about.
He can, but I wouldn't know what to tell him to do better.
That's fine. That's fine. All right, so we have a game. We're gonna end this thing with a game. It could be for Wumbar, or if anybody wants to come on and do it instead, we can do that too. I mean, Wumbar, you want to be challenged? You want someone to come on and take the challenge for you? Right. We have 5 different categories, so it'll be 5 people.
We gotta do our giveaway here. We gotta do our giveaway.
You want to do that first?
Yeah. Let's see here. So we got Thomas, Richard, and Michael.
Mm-hmm. And there's still 30 seconds to someone else to join too.
Here we go.
Oh,
You
okay,
ready?
never mind. It's ready. And again, if you have a Patreon, move it over to the YouTube membership. All right.
So
Don't
wherever
think
it
twice.
lands, you get the bottle opener. You ready? Here we go. Boom.
And
It's Michael Carter.
Michael Carter. Michael
is
Carter.
the winner. Look at that. They even got debris. Well
Debris.
done, Michael Carter. Michael Carter, hit us up. onebarlupicus@gmail.com. Send us your info.
Oh, shit. Thomas just canceled his membership.
He better not.
He did.
All right, let's do the game.
All right. Is it going to be you or you want people to come on?
I don't care. It's your game.
You got to show the link if you want people to come on. Your choice to decide. How about this? We'll do the first one. You'll do it. If anybody else wants to come on, you can show the link. They can do it. All right. So you get one guess per clue. This is where I reveal a little bit about each player here. There's like there's I think 5 options, 5 descriptions of this player, and then you can only answer after each one. All right. You can guess. The overall category is new Minnesota Vikings.
Good.
You got it?
Well, let's just bring somebody on then.
All right. We'll show the link. What happened to our? Why are we zoomed in like this?
Well, I can't when we're bringing people on.
Oh.
You really messed up here.
What did I do wrong?
Let's go. Anybody wants to come on? I'm gonna mess up. I completely expect Skull 208 to be here. Oh, there's Harms. All right.
Harms
I don't even know the
that
rules.
was quick.
I don't even know the rules, but let's go.
So the rules is this.
Holy, hold on. Viking funeral. Shit.
Yeah. One bar just froze. All right.
Viking funeral, another 50 bone. Holy shit. Love you,
yeah,
man.
it's awesome. All right.
Good
So
to see
we've
you.
done this before. So I'm going to give 1, 2. I got 5 facts about this player. I'm going to reveal one at a time, like peeling back a pull tab. And you can guess after each clue, but you can only guess once after each clue. You got it?
Yeah.
I'm asking Harms. I know.
Okay.
This is just Harms going, right? You're not playing, right? One bar, you.
Oh, I thought I was. All right, yeah.
Oh, you can guess. You can guess 2. We can do both. It's fine. We can do both. All right, here we go. Ready? You can both play. You can both guess. His uncle played for the Steelers, and his cousin pitched in the major leagues.
What was
It's a
your hint
new-
to start with?
He's a new Minnesota Viking. That's the overall category.
I don't know baseball, so I wouldn't know that part. His dad played for the Steelers.
His uncle played for the Steelers.
Or uncle played for the Steelers.
And he had 2 nuts.
Okay, thank you.
Any guesses? You
No,
can throw a
not
guess.
yet.
On you
Byron
can
Murphy.
No.
I have no guess yet.
All right. Number 2, he attended San Jose State.
Josh Oliver.
Boom. One bar got it. Josh Oliver is the answer. It was Josh freaking Oliver. He also has a dog named Snoop at 149 receiving yards and 2 touchdowns last year. He also played for the Ravens.
That's
Those are
somebody
their
can get
clues.
the fact that his dog was named Snoop.
That was just in there for fun.
How many of these do you have?
Harmsy, are you sunburnt?
I don't think so.
Oh, maybe it was just the lighting there.
How many do you have?
I have 4 left.
All right, well, we got 3 waiting, so we can do another one with Harms.
Let's do it. All right. Number 2, Harms. Here we go. He plays defense. He's a defensive player. And he guesses.
I mean, I could just guess a defense player. That's not fun.
You can. You don't have to.
That's lame. Harms,
All right.
do it.
Marcus Davenport. That's not my guess for the whole thing.
No. No, you can guess every time. Every time there's a new clue revealed, you get a new guess. Vikings are his 6th NFL team.
First year players?
No, it's first year Vikings.
Well, I know.
I can't
New
even think.
Vikings. Oh my God.
Reader.
What? No. All right. He is 27 years old.
If he's been on 6 teams and he's 27, he must not be very great.
I can't imagine the comments right now.
I can't see him. I don't even want to look. Probably 10 people watching.
It's probably a really shitty cornerback, just really on the bottom of the depth chart.
Next clue, he is a cornerback.
Jawan
I don't
Williams.
have the depth chart
What?
up, so
What?
I'm not cheating.
Jawan
Oh.
Williams. Oh.
Barnes.
He played at Penn State in college.
Cornerback?
How pissed off Harms is right now.
Yeah, he's so mad. He does not have
Because
a card.
the answer should be Joey Porter Jr. right now. That's what
It's
it
not.
really should
It's
be.
not, though.
I don't have anybody. I don't have the depth chart up. I'm not going to cheat, but I got nothing. Pens.
I don't either.
Wait, no,
You should know.
John
You
Reed.
get it is John Reed. One bar, you get his video.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Freaking yeah. Well, everybody should and did.
All right.
Harmsy, you put some sunscreen on and
Yeah.
Good to see you, Harms.
I don't have any left in me tonight for this game.
All right,
Good
who's
one,
next?
Harms.
Let's keep going.
All right, we got 3 more. Let's go T-Bass. I'm going to take T-Bass to the house, baby.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, there's no way I'm going to get this right.
Yeah, I got faith in you.
It's my fault for not paying attention to your million signing videos that you have. So
All right.
I should know, but I
Hey.
just pay that much attention.
You're not working tonight. That's good. Looks like you're relaxing.
Yeah. My girlfriend went home. She about a half an hour ago. She was like, "You're gonna sit on the phone and watch this damn YouTube all night. I'm going home." I'm like, "Cool. I can watch baseball now." So thank you.
T-Bass picked us over the old lady. Yeah.
Thank you.
I like that. All right, here we go. Remember, it's new Vikings. That means a lot of things. New Vikings. His college team has an amphibian-esque name.
I don't know what that word means.
Gentlemen, great to be back with you in person.
Amphibian? It's like a fish.
Amphibian-esque.
I think of the Turpins and
Anybody got a guess?
TCU. Somebody from TCU. No,
Defense? This is defense, first-year players?
I can't even. Nope.
No
I
guess?
I mean, I'll guess Byron Murphy because he's the only.
No. It's not defense. It's new Viking. Oh, T-Bass left.
No,
What happened?
no, he's back. He's back.
T-Bass, you want to guess
I
on the
know
first
who it
clue
is. I
or
know
not?
who it is.
You already guessed.
I know.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if we picked somebody up from TCU this
I
year.
think T-Bass was right on the TCU.
Can't think of it. Nope. Go ahead.
All right. His last name sounds like a legendary boxer.
Yeah.
You can guess again, one bar.
Allen Ali.
It is. It was Alan Ali. No, you called him
Would have
Allen.
guessed that. You can't
Hey,
try that.
T-Bass. I won't even guess if you didn't do the TCU because he's from
Yeah,
TCU.
it was like you guys were a tag team. You didn't even know it.
Yeah.
Greg the
I
Hammer.
want history questions next time. I'll
All
kick
right,
your ass.
T-Bass, you got it. buddy.
All right.
You got it. Good to see you, man.
I love how he figured out the amphibious clue.
Yeah, that was weird. Skull 2A, my nemesis
that.
when it comes to trivia. You got my number.
Everybody has your number. So just taking it easy on you.
Oh my God! Wow!
What do we got?
Wait, weren't you just at the bar with your phone almost dying?
No, that was Viking funeral.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
Vikings.
okay. That was Viking. All right. Remember, new Vikings. This is new Vikings. Could be rookie, veteran, whatever. All right, here we go. First clue. He was the 45th overall pick in his draft.
Juwan Williams.
One more got it. Boom.
Well, see, he likes John Williams, so
T-Bass.
the way he praises John Williams is you kind of gave him a softball.
T-Bass.
I think he's sleeping. I think I think that's his secret love man crush.
I think
I
T-Bass.
think this guy's gonna have
It might be a
15
sore
interceptions
loser.
this year.
Nah,
I did the video.
hey,
on him.
he finally
Only
got
reason I
weight.
know.
You win some, you lose some. One block finally won one.
T-Bass.
T-Bass is never donating again. He's so pissed.
Hey, we got 2 more, so you gotta find another question out of your ass.
Well, let's do number 5 first.
All right, D Garcia, you ready for this?
Yeah, what's up, guys?
What's up, buddy? Good to see you.
I thought he'd be wearing his new jersey, but apparently he's not.
Jersey on.
Must have.
I can't get any. I can't get any creases in it yet. You know.
Don't
True
do it.
that. That's right. All right, here we go. Played college ball at Boston College.
Oh, Dean Lowry.
No, God, no.
It's a good
I'd
guess.
slap you if I could.
All
All
right.
right.
It wasn't Davenport. It wasn't Byron Murphy. I keep saying Byron Murphy.
Yeah, no. Has been with 3 other NFL teams.
I'm going to say Troy Reader just because I have no idea where he went to college.
Looks like D. Garcia got a fresh shave on his temples.
Oh yeah.
On his balls.
Got the.
And his
Boston College. I got
Oh,
nothing.
oh. Gosh, I know that's
No.
a tough one.
no guess, D?
I
Oh,
don't even know, to be
D.
honest with you.
All right. We're going to say no guess. He is a 4-time Super Bowl champion.
What the fuck? Got a
Oh,
new long snapper?
Michael Carter, you need to email onebarlupagus@gmail.com. That's how you get your
John
thing.
Williams?
Send your address.
No.
What'd you say?
Joanne Williams.
Nope. 4-time. That's a good guess, though. 4-time Super Bowl champion.
Michael Carter, onebarlupicus at Gmail. Send us your address. We'll get it over to you, buddy. I'm going to go with, I can't think of any guards, tackles, tight end. Shit. Fuck. I don't even have a guess.
All right. Category is new Vikings. He has never played in the NFL.
Brian Flores.
Boom! D. Garcia got it. It was
What'd he say?
Brian Flores.
That doesn't count.
It
Damn
does
it,
too
D.
count.
Garcia.
Hey, earlier he said new Vikings. He didn't say
Yeah.
new players.
I didn't say new players. The new
You're
Vikings.
right, and I'm mad right now. Damn it, Garcia. Son of a bitch. Well done, sir. Well done. Good to see you, man.
Good to see you guys.
All right, you got to have one more. We got Justin. Justin's
Good.
waiting.
You got Justin?
Damn right we do. And you know what? Look on his face. I could see him waiting. I don't think I'm going to win. He seems very, very serious right now.
All right, hang on. Oh my god.
What's up, boys?
You're
What's up,
screwed with
Justin?
him,
How you
Bart.
doing, man?
This guy ain't messing
No, I'm
around.
chilling, man. I'm chilling.
What's going on with your channel lately? How often are you guys going live?
Well, went on live a couple times this week. I always go live Tuesday nights. Other times I do some collabs, kind of like, hey, you guys want to go on? Yeah, sure. Why not?
Hell yeah.
During the season, I go on at least 2 or 3 times. Usually do probably one either Friday or Saturday and then drop, shorts like you guys do. So, I've only been doing this for 6 months. So I'm still trying to get the
Boom.
flow of this, figuring all this stuff out. But one thing I love about most of this, and I know Luke will say the same thing, is I love most about it is its community, man. I mean,
That's awesome.
You see a lot of the same names in a lot of different chats. What's up, Patrick? How y'all doing? So yeah, I hope to be half as popular as you guys one day. I would take that. I would take
Hey, we love having you on, man. You
I
guys
appreciate
do good shit over there. We watch you, so make sure to go give Justin a sub for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah. And you're right, man. The community, that's something I never expected to happen.
Right.
And it's just been an unexpected bonus from doing this. So it's been awesome.
Yeah,
What's
everybody,
up,
it's
D1?
funny when you guys come on, everybody knows who you are already. It's
right.
wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. No, I was talking. I was actually texting last night with Mary Fisk, and we noticed last week she had some personal issues with a family friend. We all noticed after the third show, it's okay, where's Mary been? When you got it going on when you got 3 different shows, and by the third one it comes up is where's Mary at? Is she okay? But that's what I'm saying. It's back in the day, you used to be able to just go to the bar and hang out with your buddies and talk like this. Now we can talk with people all over the country, all over the world. We had a guy in one of our shows from Australia, for crying out loud. I mean, that's just even that's the part that I always used to watch. I used to be the guy that watched you guys, and finally people just yo, Justin, you got to start doing stuff. I'm sick of you talking to me about the Vikings all the time. Why don't you get yourself on microphone and start yapping to some other people? But jokes aside, the community is the best part of it, man. I mean, that's just where it's at. I'm being serious. What's up, Northeast? What's up, Danny Chains? How y'all doing?
Here we go right there. Go give him a sub right now. Let's get him to 1,000 subs. Let's go, baby.
Boom. Let's do it.
Right there.
What's up, Scotty White?
Let's go.
All right. You guys ready? Last one.
Last one.
Here we go.
It can't be Byron Murphy because I've guessed him every time and I've been wrong.
It's not Byron Murphy. It's not.
All right, what do you got?
I
Not
scratched
bad.
that one off the list.
Here we go. He's played for 3 NFL teams.
I've said Troy Reader every time. I'm not going to say.
Is that your guess?
No.
I'm not gonna. You got to say.
I'm sorry. I'm thinking out loud.
I think you're looking for clues from me. You know, if I twerk or tweak or something.
3 teams. Barnes, Kalon, or no, it was Barnes. Fuck.
he's
All
like a
right, fine,
second.
whatever. Barnes.
You're out. No. Got a guess?
I don't think Lauer's played anywhere other than Green Bay, so it can't be him. Oh gosh, it's not Jonathan Bullard, is it?
It's not. It's not.
Okay.
He became a member of the team last month.
3 other teams, not counting the Vikings, just to be clear, right?
Oh no, Vikings are one of those teams.
Oh,
3 teams
right.
total. I'm sorry, 3 teams total.
All right. Well, I took a guess. He took a guess.
No, this is clue 2. You can guess again.
Oh.
Every new clue, you get a new guess. It's like peeling back the layers of an onion.
Is it Brandon Powell?
Nope. One bar's got a chance to win it right here.
God, I'm really stepping on my dick here. I want to say something really good. Troy Reader.
What did you say?
Reader.
Wasn't that your guess last time?
No, it wasn't.
All right. He was placed on IR last year with the 49ers.
Oh, dang it. Well, I should know this. What's that dude? See, this is I'm making myself look bad now, aren't I?
No, you look great.
I honestly have no clue.
I don't either, and I should. I
Niners
really
team
should.
Did not help whatsoever. I can't think of who we signed last month.
All right. Well, his initials sound like the name of a boat, the first part of a boat name.
Steve Swanson.
You got the right
I was gonna
letters.
say-
Scott Swenson.
I was going to say Davenport, but I don't remember him playing for the
No,
49ers.
there's no
last
boat
year.
called Davenport.
No, but, you know, Port.
All right, here we
you
go.
know, Port and Starboard. I don't know.
The name of a boat. He also played for the Minnesota Golden Gophers.
Oh,
come on.
Christ. It was the offense. It's Schuster. Scott
Dang it.
Schuster.
Yeah.
What? No,
Schuster?
that's not his name. That's not his name.
What's
That's not
his
fair.
name?
You did the video on him. I have no idea what his name is.
I should know this.
Steve Schluster.
You're close, but it's not right.
I don't even know his name.
I don't either.
I know you're
His
talking
first
about.
name could be a short name of a girl's name.
Scott
Say that again.
Schulster.
His first name could be the short name of a girl's name, or it could be a girl's name.
I have no idea. I know who you're talking about.
I should know this. I'm gonna get my Gophers.
Sam
card.
Schuster.
It is Sam. His first name is Sam. What is his last name?
Well, Norpheus. I'm cheating. I'm looking in the comments.
Did he cheat?
Yeah, I did. 100%.
We'll call this one a draw.
Yeah. We'll call this
Off
one
a couple of morons that don't know
Sam.
anything about Minnesota
We'll
Vikings.
call this one the people are going to ask for their money back and they paid for admission on
Yeah,
that one.
absolutely. Sam
Just lost.
Schluter.
Sam Schluter. It was Sam Schluter.
Sam Schluter.
Oh, Schlutsky.
Schlutsky. Justin, good to see you, man. You got to hop
Thanks for having
on
me on,
every
you
week,
guys.
baby.
Appreciate you guys.
Yep. Thank you, Justin.
Shit, I cut him off.
Uh,
Well, that's why I
happens.
need a producer. Justin, make sure to go give him a sub. Absolutely. They do great work over there. There is the link one more time. Go hit them up. I failed miserably on that, but hey, we gave away some shit. We got some new subs. It was great.
And overall, I mean, you did pretty well in the trivia game there.
Thank you. I needed that.
I think you're 3 out of 5, 3 out of 6, whatever it was.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right. So that's it. I mean, horned up. Finally, we got together. We got to talk some Vikings. Again, we're going to try to do this. We'll see what happens. Maybe after the next OTAs, figure out a time that works. It may be a Tuesday night, maybe a Wednesday night, maybe a Thursday. We don't know.
It'll be a Wednesday morning.
It's summer. Shit's crazy. We're going to try to find a time to do it, and we'll try to figure that out much in advance to get you guys plenty of notice to hop on and join us.
Yeah. And hey, everybody donated. Everybody signed up tonight. Greatly appreciate it. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. Viking Funeral, as always, greatly appreciated, sir. Ryan Wright, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, Ryan. Happy birthday to you.
I'm gonna spank you. I'm gonna
Nope,
spank
that's not
you
part of the
so
song.
hard. I'm
Not
gonna
part of the
spank
song.
you, Ryan Wright.
That's good.
Yes, thank you to everybody. Thank you for the YouTube members. Thank you everybody who's already been a member. Again, remember, don't forget, if you're a Patreon, move that over to the YouTube membership. That's where we're going. That's what we're doing. We're not doing the Patreon anymore. Exclusive content coming your way. And again, we're gonna give away something. We gave away the bottle opener tonight. We'll do something else, probably a hat or a shirt for you guys who are members coming up here in a couple days. And remember this as you're waiting for the next horned up. Egyptian pharaohs were once required to masturbate into the river Nile to keep its flow cycle stable.
That sounds made up.